Hi, my name is Whitney Smith. I'm the founder and CEO here at the Smith Investigation Agency, and today I'm here to answer some questions that you've sent in. Here we go. What's the difference between what a private investigator, short formed as PI, and the police can do? So a very, very simple explanation of that is police deal with criminal matters and investigators deal with civil matters. So a private investigator is there to collect and gather evidence for investigative reasons. And a police officer is doing a wide variety of things, right? They might be investigating, homicides and murder investigations and, thefts and, the highway traffic acts. Like there's a lot of different things that they're doing. So they're definitely dealing more on that criminal side and, any charges that would ever need to be laid on an individual. So we're worlds apart in terms of the things that we do. There are times that we collaborate together if we, on the investigative side, are documenting evidence for an investigation and we see something that's illegal that's taken place. We can certainly work with the police to hand over any footage of a potential crime that's taken place or something like that. Years ago I was on a surveillance case and I had done like a 17-hour day. I was beat tired. We had followed a subject downtown Toronto. He went to a nightclub. I called in backup investigators. We ended up having a couple hours in the nightclub. We're getting surveillance. And I had went out to my surveillance vehicle and I was like, guys, I'm going to let you take it from here. I'm super tired. I had been on it since early that morning. And so I literally had just departed the area. Subject comes out of the bar, or club, I should say. A little bit later, our investigator's in his vehicle and he's getting video of the subject coming out and he happens to catch a shooting in progress. And we were able to use that video footage to give to the police and they were able to identify the subjects involved in that shooting. Thankfully, nobody was killed. Everybody was a horrible shot, thankfully. So ultimately nobody got hurt, but they were still able to identify the individuals who were illegally carrying and discharging firearms. And ultimately go after them. So though we don't work together all the time, there are certainly situations where, we can work with each other. Typically speaking, if an investigator is going out on a surveillance case, especially in rural areas, we'll give the police a call ahead of time, let them know that we're going to be in the area in case anybody calls and, is curious about a suspicious vehicle or a person that they think is suspicious. Then that way, if they run our plates, or our names, anything like that, then they're ultimately going to know on their end, oh, that's an investigator, so they can tell the individual on the other end of the line, hey, yeah, no problem, we'll give it a check and whatever. And typically they're not even going to come near us because they know that that could potentially burn our cover. So there you have it. We are definitely different in the things that we do, but we greatly respect law enforcement. And if you have any other questions, feel free to send them in.